Yet another Redmi Note 5 leak video. Haven't we had enough of this already? Well, since I'm shooting this and you're watching it, I'm afraid not. Well, we've read many reports of how the Redmi 5 Plus will launch, rebranded as a Redmi Note 5. We here at C4 Tech have been insistent that that will not be the case. A new Redmi Note will launch, and it seems to be about a launch now. It's imminent, and here are some more leaks and rumors about the same. Probably the final leaks you're going to get because, like I said, the launch is supposed to be imminent. And since we've covered quite a bit of this in the past, I'm going to try to keep this one short. Hey guys, Ash here from C4 Tech. Here's a card to our latest giveaway. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that damn bell. Ring it now. Let's get started. Like I said, we're gonna keep this down to the important bits. The Redmi Note 5 is gonna have a metal back and the same design like the rest of the recent additions to the Redmi series. The B-roll you are seeing here is of the Redmi 5 Plus. The Redmi Note 5 is supposed to look very similar but have dual cameras instead. Vertical dual cameras. This is something we've seen in the past and it is almost confirmed now. It is worth mentioning that Xiaomi has done this in the past with the Redmi Pro. A similar implementation is expected. To the front, the bezels seem very thin. Well, I love thin bezels because at the end of the day, that is what makes phones, to have a smaller overall footprint. I can't help but feel that these renders might be a tad misleading, but even then, a reduction from the Redmi Note 4's bezels should be a positive. Now, apart from the bezels, this display is rumored to be an 18:9 panel. It is supposed to be a 5.99-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD panel. This is one aspect that has remained consistent since the very first leak that we reported. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say we'd end up seeing a panel similar to what's on the Redmi 5 Plus. Hopefully, without the edge issues. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, to know more, check out my full review of the Redmi 5 Plus. So, what's expected to be dissimilar here when compared to the Redmi 5 Plus is the chip inside. Again, unlike a lot of rumors going around, the Note 5 is not expected to come out with the same Snapdragon 625 chip, which kinda seems to be Xiaomi's favorite chip. Instead, it is supposed to sport the newer Snapdragon 636. I've always maintained that Xiaomi would probably go for a better chipset for the Note 5, and looks like my prediction might just about come true. So can I get a like for that? So, what is the Snapdragon 636? In fact, the important question is, how much better is it when we compare it to the Snapdragon 625 found on the Mi A1 and the Redmi Note 4? In theory, the 636 has a 40% increase in performance even when compared to the 630, which by itself is about 20% better than the 625, so performance should go right up. Now, that's not just with the CPU. There's even a new GPU on board the Adreno 509, which is supposed to perform 10% better than the last generation GPU. To go along with the zippy hardware, we'd probably get 3 and 4 gig RAM options along with 32 and 64 gig storage options. Xiaomi might even stick in a 216 variant to keep the starting price lucrative. Oh, and the Note 5, again, contrary to initial leaks, is supposed to retain the mammoth 4100 mAh battery, so battery life should be excellent, no worries there. I do hope that Fast Charge 4.0 makes the cut this time. Xiaomi has not been too fond of getting fast charge onto their phones, at least the budget ones, but a lot of us users have been asking for it and hope they actually do it this time. Anyway, now for the juicy part, cameras. The Redmi Note 5 is supposed to have dual cameras to the back, a 16 megapixel primary unit coupled with a 5 megapixel depth sensor. I don't really care a lot about the depth sensor, just hope that the primary shooter is better than what we got with the Redmi 5 Plus. Fingers crossed. Now, talking about fingers crossed software, we all know and expect that it's gonna come with MIUI 9. Here's to hoping it is MIUI 9 built on top of Oreo. And now with that, let's talk price. Rumors seem to indicate that the pricing would be somewhere around 1499 yuan. That's 15,300 rupees or $240 for my international viewers. Well, there are no specific variants mentioned. Going by previous records, I would guess that this would be the price for the higher end variant, the 4 gig RAM, 64 gig storage variant. And like I said, Xiaomi might sneak in a 216 at a much cheaper price to keep that starting price similar to what it's been in previous years. So what do you think the Redmi Note 5 should be priced at? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So that's it for this one, guys. Share this video and keep spreading the Redmi Note 5 hype. It is coming really soon. If you think we're way too excited for this phone, hated this phone, if you think we should be, I don't know, recommending the On7 Prime instead, then you know what to do. But if you did like this video, give this video a thumbs up, get subscribed, and hit that bell icon to make sure you get notified every time a new video goes live on C4eTech. And I guess it's time for me to bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. Wearing Bullet Club, so I just thought I'd sneak that in anyway. Till next time, this here's Ash. You've been watching C4eTech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day.